Alright then, guys, here we go. 17 laps are gonna get kicked off here. I'm not sure how I am going to cast this, but we'll just swap around, and if there are close fights between the players, I will obviously try to catch them as much as possible. We see a couple mistakes already in the downhill section here. Oh, Vulnera! He's trying that risky strat with the slide to the left and slide to the right. Unfortunately, finding himself already in the barrier, and right now is in last place. So that is not a great start for Vulnera. I mean, he had a really good first jump, but then he went for the risky strategy and actually lost a lot with that. However, in this mode that we are playing with the laps mode, anything is possible because we're driving 15 minutes straight. No breaks whatsoever. So everyone making the jump quite smoothly. The leader of the race right now is Bran. He is battling Papu from Team Gamers Origin. Let's see what these players are doing. So Bran is going for the double slide as well. Bran is really consistent on this particular map. Has done the fastest average time, I think, on 17 laps on this track. But so far, Papu is leading the race. Let's see if Papu and Bran are both opting for a wallbang, or if they are going for a safer slide. Oh, Bran gets the unfortunate wallbang, and that's what I mean. Like, if you go for the risky wallbang, it is very bouncy, and Coco gets an even more unfortunate wallbang. He actually gets stuck. Ay, ay, ay. That is really bad. And he lands on the barrier. Coco is losing all of his momentum with these two mistakes. He is finding himself in the back of the field right now in that last 16th place. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. We have a top 3 Gamers Origin train right here. Let's keep an eye on Cup for this one. The gaps are quite big already. But it is not as big as, yes, you would have guessed. Oh, Bran with a great wallbang here in the hairpin. That's proper landing as well. Moves up to 3rd place. We have Hydra in 5th. Hydra is currently roughly 2.5 seconds behind the leader, which is Papu. Also, Hydra going for the double slide. We see Cup making a mistake, so he will lose a lot of speed. Same with Bran. He is actually catching up to Aurel, so that is very good. Link, currently in 6th place. Goes for the middle path there. Gets the wallbang just right, so he can get the jump here. Can be quite troublesome for many. But we are now in lap number 5. We have Bran moving up to 2nd position right now. Let's have a look at Vulnera. Vulnera, who made that big mistake in lap number 1. Has caught up quite a bit from his mistake. Currently in 7th position. Just behind Link, and if he drives quick average, he will definitely move up a couple more positions. He is also going for the wallbang. Oh, but just as I spectate him, he gets that nasty wallbang. When you hit the wall there, you have the chance to completely flip over or even get stuck to the wall like Vulnera did. Ooh, and he gets a very poor landing here as well. Gets overtaken by Brandon and Alex. So let's have a look at Brandon, who is now occupying position number 7. He is getting a rather good middle sector here. He is finding himself 6 seconds behind the leader, and the leader has been swapped around. It is now back in Bran's hand. Brandon, however, gets a very good wallbang. Oh, but then he messes up the next turn and has to opt for the alternate route. Ooh, Alex making a mistake as well. And just like that, Vulnera losing 2 points, but now he gains, 2 positions, but now he gains 2 positions back again. So, in 9th place, we have Glassed. There he goes. Gets a proper wallbang as well. Does he have enough speed to pop the jump? Ah, that's right in the middle of the pillar. That is definitely not where you want to go. And here we have Coco, actually. Coco, with a massive mistake, is right now battling his way back up the player field. And he's in 10th place. We have Ceramics, just right behind Glost. He is already 17 seconds behind. That is a very big gap. So Ceramics has made a couple blunders and therefore is falling far behind. Wingobear is in position 13. Goes for a wallbang. Goes very wide, however. Will lose a lot of speed because of that. We do have Ceramics going for a safer approach. Salosin and Wingobear will catch up just a tiny bit. Guiz in 15th position. That is the second last place here. He is almost 19 seconds, actually 20.5 seconds behind into lap number 9. And last place is held by Ayako. He is 23 seconds behind. So let's have a look at Bran for a couple rounds. Bran just entered lap number 10. He has accumulated a lead of 2 seconds. Ooh, had to go for a little bit of a safer entry there. Bran is going for the double slide, so that is a risky strategy. But for him, it is paying off. So let's see what kind of time Bran is going to get, even with that small mistake. We do see his best time so far. So let's do the quick maths. Right now he is 8/10 above his fastest lap. And his fastest time is a 50.06. So that is a very solid match time. Papu is in 2nd place. Actually, Papu and Aurel really close together. So let's just keep an eye on this battle for a little bit. We see Papu doing a different trajectory compared to his teammate Aurel, and Papu losing a lot of speed here. Aurel is also going for the wallbang. So a little bit of a riskier strategy for Aurel. But now they are joined together. Nice and cozy driving into lap number 12. Oh, quite late braking for Papu. It is actually a much better approach than Aurel, who went for a much safer braking zone. But the battle is still fresh and going on. Let's see if I can find another battle here. The gap here is already 1 second between Link and Cap. Same with Vulnera and Hydra. A pretty large gap already of 3 seconds. We do have a small gap between Coco and Alex. We do have Coco once again going for that middle path and for a slide. And you do see that the wallbang is faster if done correctly, but the slide is a much safer approach. So Alex and Coco battling it out for 8th place. Ooh, Alex jumping really far here. And Coco will land early. Gets a much better angle for the first left-hander. And he overtakes Alex again. Let's have a look at Arel versus Coco. Papu, sorry. Right here. Alright, seems like Aurel is extending his lead just a tiny bit. Papu jumping really far. Actually, it paid off in this case because Aurel didn't have the best left-hander. Again, the late braking for Papu actually makes sure that he sticks close to Aurel. Very, very nice. Let's have a look at Bran. What kind of time is Bran gonna clock in here? He is just a bit above his fastest time. Maybe he improved it in previous laps, so let's have a look here. Goes for the wallbang, gets it really well. Plus 22 right now. Very nice landing, and he did indeed improve his time. So his fastest time right now is a 49.9x, which is an incredibly fast time on this track. Really, really pushing it to the maximum here. Definitely shows that Bran has put in a lot of time and effort for this qualifier. What do we have here? We have quite a nice spicy battle with 3 people, but Ayako gets a nasty landing on the roof. Actually doesn't land on 3 wheels. Oh, Brandon with the tightest angle there actually survives. We do have Wingo Bear against Brandon right here. We are closing in on the last couple of rounds here. Definitely want to make sure you get in those top 3 placings, so you get a lot of points. Ooh, Salosin not getting a great turn there. He might get overtaken by Wingo Bear. So the battle for second is still in hot pursuit. Papu going for the slide again. Oh, Papu jumping really close to the wall. For a split second, I thought he was going to crash there, but we have entered lap number 17, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last one. It is Bran on his way to get 35 points on this very first map. Goes for a bit of a safer line. And he clocks in a 14 minute 19 seconds. That is incredible. Aurel in second, Papu in third. We will get Cap finishing in 4th place. So Gamers Origin representing very strong in the top field. Hydra in 5th. We have Glass coming in 6th. Link 7th. Coco 8th after that huge mistake early on. Alex in 9th. Salosin in 10th. Wingo Bear 11th. Brandon 12th. Ayako 13th. Vulnera 14th. Ceramics 15 and GUIs will finish last place. So Volmera really upsetting here. Definitely could have performed way better. But it is Bran getting first, Aurel second, and Papu in third. So, we're gonna have five minutes of warm-up on the next map. All right. So there is going to be 3 slots for the French qualifier. Everything is still up for grabs. But potentially after this second map, we will already have a clear vision who is gonna make it and who isn't gonna make it. So this next map is definitely the most troublesome for players because of the balancing act at the ending sector of the map. Maybe I can maybe I can show you guys. So right here you come out of a dirt turn, which is really speedy, and then into a banked platform where you have to go over a block of a platform, and it is really difficult to get on it and get the proper landing into the next turn. So that is really difficult. So 1.5 minutes remaining. All right, 50 seconds remaining. Damn. That German qualifier. Holy moly. Alright. Here we go then. Map number 2 is a 24 lapper. Much more technical than the previous map. And we are following Vulnera for the very first round. If you want to know who has what amount of points, you can see that in the live ranking right here. RL 28. Basically, the first column of numbers that you see is the amount of points they have after map number 1. So here we go then. The balancing act. What a great first start. What a great first lap by Vulnera. Can he keep that up? That is the question right here. Let's just keep an eye on him for his first flying lap right now. Because he is battling it out with Bran. Wow. And they drive 32.2x times, which is incredibly fast already. Aurel in third place right now. And this map, as you can see, is really fast-paced. Oh, Vulnera with a huge crash! Same like last time. He finds himself right in the wall. And he drops down to freaking last position once again. Ay, ay, ay. Struggling with the consistency, it seems. And that is a really, really big matter in a competition like this, where consistency is definitely above fast times. Oh, Bran gets a slowdown. Aurel will take advantage of that. Same with Coco. They both respectively get a lot of points and pass Bran. Oh, a big mistake for Bran here in lap number 5. Finding himself in the wall in the very first slide. And let's have a look how much he can catch up. He is currently 2 seconds behind. We have in 4th place Cup battling it out with teammate Papu. Actually passes him. The Go players representing the top 3 right now. Definitely good. And we have Papu actually overtaking his teammate Cap. In the dirt, you can see that Papu is the better player. Normally, is a dirt driver, but is well skilled on other driving styles, such as tech. Let's keep an eye on this battle because it's really close here between Cap and Papu. Aurel doing good in the balancing act. Papu gets a proper landing, but oh, goes very wide here. And we saw Coco overtaking him for a split second, but he does close in on the gap is 1 second between 5 players. How far behind is Ayako? Ayako is 4 seconds behind. So Let's actually watch Bran, because he is really closing in on the top 4 players. Really shows how prepared Bran is. He can just drive such fast times and consistent as well. Look at that landing. Properly executed. Oh. Everyone within 1 second of each other. Coco gets a very good left-hander. Loads of speed on this long stretch. And he remains ahead of Bran. We are closing in on halfway point in this matchup. We do have Wingo Bear, who is potentially getting overlapped. Oh, mistake for Coco. We'll lose a lot of momentum with that. Aurel is also slowing down quite a bit, because Cap and Bran are both catching up. Wingo Bear about to get lapped here. Oh, but a mistake for Bran. He actually got so close to the wall that it looked like he was avoiding it, but he got the slowdown from touching it. Just barely touched it. So Bran back to 5th place, but already pushing it to the next level here. Oh, gets a nasty slide here. Loses a lot of speed, because this part is so long and stretchy. You want to accumulate as much speed as possible from the left-hander. And Bran, unfortunately, got the worst out of it. So let's actually do a bottom-up player overview here. Wingo Bear is currently in last place together with Ceramics. They are both 35 seconds behind. Guis is in 14th, also 30 plus seconds behind. Link from Team PKD also struggling quite a bit on this track. He is 21 seconds behind. In 12th place we have Brandon, 20 seconds behind. Also Vonera. Ooh, Glass has made a huge mistake. Glass is actually losing 2 places now. Potentially even 3, with Link catching up as well. Yes, so Glass loses 3 positions with a mistake. We have Vulnera, who made that banger of a crash in lap number 3. Finding himself in 10th place with 16 seconds behind. We have Salosin in 9th place. However, he has the opportunity to take 2 positions here, because Hydra is just a tiny bit ahead of him, and Salosin is actually closing the gap, so could potentially see some position swapping. So like I said, Hydra is in 8th place, just ahead of Salosin. We have Alex in 7th. He is 13.5 seconds behind, and it is very unlikely that Alex will get another spot unless one of the top 6 drivers will make a mistake. And in 6th place we have Ayako. He is 9 seconds behind, and the gap between Ayako and Bran is enormous. The gap is a whopping 8 seconds. That is a lot. The battle, however, in this top 5 is only 1.7 seconds. Aurel has been leading the race for quite some time now. Papu has been in 2nd place for a long time as well. Cap, Coco right behind there, and Bran trying to push it to the top, but every time he seems to get there, he then makes a blunder and drops down behind again. We do have... Oh, like I said, he gets closer to Coco and then he makes another blunder. So all of the hard-fought time gains that he did in the past 3, 4, 5 laps, he actually loses it in a blink of an eye right there. So Coco is in 4th place. We have Cap, Aurel, and Papu in the top 3. Gamers Origin is rather strong in this one. Papu has taken over the lead from Aurel. We are getting closer to the 20th lap right here. As Cap has made an attack, but Papu has made a big mistake. So Papu loses his first place and has now found himself 0.8 behind the leader, which is again Aurel. Lap number 20. Oh, Papu doesn't get the great dirt section here, and he will lose quite a bit of speed doing that. But then again, he gets a proper landing in the slope. He will catch up to Coco, but can he overtake him? That is the question. Papu going really wide, trying to gain a lot of speed, but he only loses a bit compared to the other players. Oh, Cap has now made an attack on Aurel for that top place. Briefly was in first. Oh, rather close to the walls. Who is this? This is Coco coming in hot from the 3rd place. And then loses quite a bit of speed. Papu once again going for a lot of momentum in this left-hander. Can he capitalize on some of the speed loss from the other players? We have Aurel actually losing some positions now. Goes from 1st to 3rd position. Cap leading the race. Coco in 2nd. Aurel going for a wide line here. Gets a much better angle for the ledge. But it is Coco who finds himself now leading the race with an enormously good start. He accumulates a 0.2 of an advantage going into lap number 23. But Cap, what a turn by Cap here. Gets a lot of speed. But he remains just behind Coco. We have 2 ledges remaining. Coco goes wide. Cap will sneak up and secure that first place. Aurel has dropped down a little bit and is now finding himself in a battle with Papu. But then Papu strikes on the ledge. He actually overtakes Aurel, but it is only for a brief moment as Aurel gets the better angle and Papu has to sacrifice some speed by not crashing. The real battle is going on here. Cap and Coco in the final lap. Who is gonna win it? Cap has a 0.10 of a lead, but can he keep his head cool? He did release a little bit. It is all gonna depend on the ledge here. Coco gets a good landing. Coco goes for an attack on the inside, gets a proper landing on the ledge, but then gets a slowdown in the landing. He gets overtaken by all of the Gamers Origin players, and that is, oh my god. He gets a landing that ruins all of his speed. No way. Oh my god. That is rough, man. No way. Holy moly. Wow. But what a race, man. Cap getting first. Aurel in 2nd. Papu in 3rd. Coco in 4th. Bran in 5th. Big gap. About 17 seconds to Ayako. Alex in 7th. Hydra in 8th. Vulnera in 9th. Link in 10th. Salosin in 11th. Glast in 12th. Brandon in 13th. Guis in 14th. Ceramics in 15th. And Winglebear in 16th. We're gonna go into a small 5-minute break here, but we are getting to the finale of this French qualifier. So don't go anywhere, guys. The points are still up for grabs. 56 points for Aurel, 54 for Cap, Brand with 51, Papou in 46. So Papou is in the hot seat. Papou is in the hot seat. Coco is pretty far behind. I don't think Coco can make it anymore because the gap is already 13 points. That is a lot. Same with Hydra and all the others. But you never know. A mistake is lurking in the corner. One mistake on this map can be very, very costly. Especially if you crash near the ending where you have to go around and not do the water bounce. So we're gonna have 4 minutes of a break here, guys. But what a round that was. $23 points, yeah, excusez-moi. So yeah, after all, a race like this can be exciting, guys. It's only with 5 players right now, but imagine if you have 16 players, the 16 qualified players, fully prepared, battling it out on these kind of maps. That could be a very, very interesting battle. The last map is coming up. Yes, Thomas. Alright, be right back. I have no idea what they're saying in the chat though. Alright. Why the fuck am I not from Portugal? Yo. That is Omega, lol. Alright, 5 seconds remaining. Here we go, guys. The final map of this French qualifier is coming up. We see a couple players opting for a outside pillar and inside pillar. There we go. The Gamers Origin guys already taking a lead. But we also have star player Vulnera, who is absolutely fast in the first 2 or 3 laps and then make a huge mistake. So let's have a look if Vulnera is really vulnerable in lap number 2 or 3. Here we go. Ooh. We do have Bran in 5th place again. Oh, and here goes Vulnera, finding himself in the top of the field. Oh, we have one player going around. I'm not sure who that was, but we will soon figure out. So, leading the race is Cap. He is 0.2 ahead of his teammate Papu. Great speed for Papu here. Brand lurking on 3rd position. Lap number 4 has been entered. Ooh, Bran going quite wide. Still avoiding the wall. That is the exact same points here as well, Half-Fest. That is funny. We have Coco in 4th place. Ooh, guys, we have a huge mistake for Coco once again, but that was not what I wanted to say. I am talking about Aurel. Aurel is 6.5 seconds behind, and he is leading here with 56 points. What was an 11th place finish? How many points do you get for an 11th place finish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 points. If he stays in 11th place, he will get 5 points added to his total. And that would... Oh, that would mean that if Papu gets a really good finish here, that Aurel moves down to last. I mean, just outside of the top 3. Oi, 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 oi. That is really tough here. Let's have a look then. Salosin is currently in 4th place. The top 3 that is currently playing, if they finish like this, they all will qualify. The real question is, what is Aurel gonna do? Aurel needs to push it to the absolute maximum. Oh, players are failing left, right, and center. But is it gonna be enough? He is currently in 7th place. What does 7th place yield you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7th place is 11 points. What is the gap between Papu and RL? It's 10 points. Oh my god, this is gonna be so close. Papu needs to get... He needs to get 3rd right now. If the whole playfield remains the same like this, Papu will qualify and Aurel will not. So let's put the eye on Papu for a little bit. Lap number 10 is coming in hot right now. The gap between Papu and the leader is close to 1 second. What is Salosin doing? Is Salosin catching up? He is not. 2.5 seconds behind. Oh man, what is the gap? Aurel is 3 seconds behind Alexor. If Alexor remains calm and just keeps driving a steady pace without making mistakes, there is no way that Aurel is able to close the gap of 3 seconds on this track. Aurel basically needs to drive 0.6s on a consistent base. This is a 0.9. He needs to go faster. We have reached the halfway mark. The gap is actually being closed quite a bit. 2.5 seconds right now. Ooh, we have Salosin actually losing a lot of speed. Alex might be taking an advantage of this situation right here. Let's actually have a look at the top battle here. Cap and Bran fighting for that first place. The gap between themselves is a respectable 1/10 of a second. Ooh, Cap slowing down quite a lot. And Bran will pass by. We have Cap now in the lead. Bran made a slight error. Lost about 0.3 of a second. The real battle right now, Carl, is Aurel. Aurel, if Papu gets 3rd and Aurel gets 7th or even 6th, he will not make it. Aurel needs to get 5th. If Aurel gets 5th, he will be in. But it also greatly depends on Papu. Papu needs to stay in 3rd place. So, we have 8 laps remaining. And to me, it only looks like Aurel is losing time on this track. He is not really gaining anything. Oh, getting a little bit closer to Link. Lap number 15. I'm just keeping my eye on this live score updater. But we do have a pretty big gap here between Papu and Coco. About 1 second. But this is really the battle. So 6th place will give you 13. 6th place will give you... Oh my god! 6th place will give Aurel 13 points. They will be draw. It will be equal. Papu is... Oh my god. If Papu gets 3rd and Aurel gets 6th, it will be equal amounts of points. Oh my days. Alex with a huge mistake. Oh my god. The draw is getting closer and closer. Oh my god. Link is basically... Link is basically... the denier. Link is the denier here. And there's 4 laps remaining. Oh my god. Even if it's a draw, Papu will win because of the last map result. Roger that. Oh, so Aurel needs to gain 1.8 seconds. It is possible. Because Salosin is right there. Let's have a look at Salosin. Oh my. Oh my god. Dude. Salosin actually crashes. No way, and there's 2 laps remaining. No way. Oh my god, it's gonna be a draw. There's 1 lap remaining after this. And Coco as well, catching up a bit. Oh my god, it's all gonna unfold in this last lap. No way did that just happen. Oh my god. Oh my god, and he leaves. Yo! What the hell? Wait, he joins back. He question marks. He joins back and he question marks. Yo, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, 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 no. I saw it happen. We saw it happen. We have Bran in first, Cap in second, Papu in third, Coco in fourth, Link in fifth, Vulnera in sixth, Salosin in seventh, Alexor in eighth, Hydra in ninth, Ayako in 10th, Ceramics in 11th, Glass in 12th, Guis in 13th, Brandon in 14th, and then we have Aurel. Not sure if he was DCing. It looked pretty unnatural, but we give him the benefit of doubt. He reconnected really quick, so it might just be a disconnect. It might just has been a disconnect. But there you have it. Bran, Cap, and Papu are the qualified players. GG.